The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
To think 11 weeks ago, we kicked off the season in this booth with temperatures in the 90s. At kickoff tonight, we'll finish the regular season at Schallenberger Field here at Laurel High School, where temperatures will dip into the low 50s before the game ends. Week 10 is here, the final week of the regular season, and Laurel's playoff hopes are on the line when we kick off tonight. 10 miles separate these two schools, and both have something to play for. Welcome inside Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell. Tonight, it's the Sussex Tech Ravens at 5-4 and the Laurel Bulldogs at 4-5 in a Class 2A District 3 contest. Let me bring on my broadcast partner, Jim Tack, and Coach. The end of the regular season is here, and the Laurel Bulldogs are in a group of 4 teams trying to nail down one of 2 final state tournament spots.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a close game, and the reason for that, both of these teams run systems that Laurel is the Delaware wing T, and we're then looking at Tech, who runs the wing T. In addition, they're both decent on defense. So I think it's really going to be a great contest, and with some things on the line.
Sussex Tech is poised to have their first winning season since 2021. Head coach Brad Ellingsworth started out this season just like last year, a 3-0 start, but 4 straight losses at the end of the season last year left them with a 4-6 mark. This year, though, the Ravens have caught fire on the backside of the schedule, getting a revenge win over Milford and playing both Delmar and Woodbridge, both out of tournament-bound teams, to a 1-score loss. Tonight, they have a chance to play spoiler Laurel State Tournament hopes, and have a 6-win season in the toughest division in Class 2A. For the Ravens, tonight is going to be all about their defense. Can they slow down the Laurel offense that has been sort of a funk in recent weeks? Tech's linebackers will be key tonight. For the Ravens to win, they have 2 good seniors, Braden Long, who leads the team with 74 tackles, and Reggie Wright McLaughlin, who has 52. Don't throw towards Braden Hazard tonight. He has 6 interceptions on the season. Offensively, Sussex Tech, they have the wing T rolling. Behind freshman quarterback Knox Sheets, the Ravens average 312 yards rushing per game. Sheets doesn't throw the ball a lot. He has attempted just 31 passes this season, so less than 4 times a game. But everyone knows this offense is going to run through Kyle Thompson and Isaiah Jones. We will talk a little bit about those two later, but Jim, this is not the same Sussex Tech team we saw against Lake Forest. They're much improved.
Yeah, they are doing just an absolute great job with the wing T. The thing that I caught on film, they will go unbalanced with 4 linemen on one side, and people have not adjusted to it. And as a result of that, they have just been able to run the ball nonstop. And I think that the longer they can go, they're going to give this young quarterback a chance to mature and get him on the throwing game as the future comes about.
It's senior night here at Laurel. The Bulldogs haven't finished under 500 since 2019. Head coach Joey Jones has led Laurel to 3 straight state tournament appearances, including 2 Class Single A state titles. When Laurel was moved up to 2A, they continued their winning ways, reaching the state tournament in their first season after the move. Laurel has already seen the wing tee once this season from one of the best teams that runs it in Sussex Central, so they are going to be somewhat ready for the misdirection. Joseph Baynard gives the Bulldogs pressure up the middle when he puts his hand in the dirt, and when he's that linebacker, he fills the gap fast. Keyshawn Copes comes off the edge, and he can get to the quarterback quickly. The concern for Laurel is on offense, where they have not scored a touchdown, coach, in 9 quarters. They have to get across the goal line. Tonight, we see, at least for the last time regular season, an end of an era at quarterback. There has been a Shockley under center for the past 6 years here at Laurel. Kobe Shockley will play his last game in this stadium tonight. He runs his option offense well, makes good reads and decisions when on the pitch and when to tuck it and run. And when he tucks it and runs like a fullback. Shockley doesn't get intercepted much. Jim, this kid throws darts when he passes the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said, it is time for this offense to break out. Their short motion that they show, they will also do a return motion on it. When you see the return, it's going to come back that way. And they also use the Maryland eye. They stunt quite a bit on defense, but they do a really nice job of substituting their down linemen. And I think that's what makes them such a great defense. They have those linemen coming in every 2 plays, and it keeps them rested. So they're ready to go. They really are. I think they're going to get out of this funk, as you called it, and move ahead.
Folks, when we come back, we'll take a look at the Arenas Deli's players to watch in tonight's game. On the other side of this commercial timeout.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick. Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in
Clubhouse
Lewis.
at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon! The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware.
And welcome back to Schallenberger Field here at Laurel High School. Let's look at tonight's Arenas Deli's player to watch. Arenas Deli, 5 locations. The original location in downtown Rehoboth Beach, Milford, and at the airport in Georgetown. Arenas Cafe in Lewis, and the newest, Arenas Pub on Highway 1. We're going to start with the Sussex Tech Ravens, and the 3 guys we're going to keep an eye on tonight, players to watch here. It's going to start with the quarterback, Knox Sheets. 13 of 31 for 185 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 19 carries for 49 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Doesn't involve himself in the offense much, Jim, but he manages those backfields, those fakes, and the last 3 weeks he's had his offense rolling.
Yeah, he continues to improve, and it's been quite an accomplishment to come in as a 9th grader and play in this, which I believe is a pretty good conference. So he's continued. I think that they'll at some point he'll start throwing in a nice progression. Get your short stuff into the flat and then work your way up the field. So I believe that you're going to see a throwing quarterback down the line.
Right. Number 7, Isaiah Jones, senior running back, defensive back, 134 carries, 842 yards, 7 touchdowns. And on defense, he has 38 tackles.
Yeah, and what I got from some people near him is that hard-nosed, blue-collar kind of kid that you want running the ball, and he displays great technique on defense. Knows where he's supposed to go, takes accurate drops on defense, but the big thing is that hard-nosed blue collar.
And then finally, number 1, Kyle Thompson. He's a senior running back, defensive back, 175 carries for 1,389 yards, 19 touchdowns. He's also caught 5 passes for 51 yards. On defense, 48 tackles, 3rd on the team in tackles, and he has an interception.
Yeah, he is their emotion of the team. He's the one that gets everybody charged up, and as some of his teammates said, he plays with a chip on his shoulder, and he can cover a lot of ground on the field. So we love to see those grind-out guys, and Tech has a good one in Thompson.
Let's look at the Laurel Bulldogs, and the first guy we're going to talk about is number 5, Keyshawn Copes. We saw him against Milford, 2 touchdown passes in this game. And then we saw him last week just in the quarterback's back pocket. Okay, he gets off the edge quickly.
Yeah, and you're leading right into my comment. The biggest thing that I saw with him is his ability to cover down the line to him and away from him. He keeps his shoulders square, and he runs that straight line in pursuit.
And then number 6, the quarterback, senior Kobe Shockley. We've talked about him a lot in most of the games we've done here. Like I said, he doesn't throw a lot of interceptions, but he just throws right on a rope. There's only one guy that's going to catch it, and that's his receiver or the ground.
Yep, absolutely. And you had mentioned a tough runner. I mean, it's like having a fullback under center, and he runs a lot of read option, and that's difficult. And when you're running that, there's other things you got to leave out of the offense because that takes a lot of time, and he's very good at it.
This will be a name you remember who reminds me of Dan Kendra from
Yes.
Florida State.
Played Bethlehem Catholic.
Bethlehem Catholic.
Yes.
He reminds me of the 2024 version of Dan Kendra.
Yeah.
And then finally, Joseph Baynard, the guard linebacker, but he will put his foot in the grass and get a pass rush going. This kid is just an all-around great athlete, 2-time Henlopen Conference champion at heavyweight with a big pin last year in the finals. This guy, I mean, only a junior for them.
Yeah, when I went through film, I always mark the number of a guy that keeps showing up, and it's him. Baynard, tremendous getting off the ball. A lot of times he doesn't make the tackle, but he causes the tackle to be made because he'll get in there first and put the first hit on him, and then the rest of the team follows up. But he's pretty special. He can get off the ball. You want to watch somebody tonight, watch 58 on the line.
All right. Coming up, Coach Tack and I will break down tonight's game with the X's and O's on the other side of this commercial timeout.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Congratulations, Silver Federal, on 60 years in business.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel. Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to Laurel, Delaware. You're watching the Soto Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports, as we're getting closer to kickoff for tonight's Downstate Friday night game of the week. It's time for the X's and O's, and let's talk about what the Ravens need to do tonight to be successful. Jim, they need to set the edge on offense, get Thompson in space. Bend but don't break on defense. They have to tackle better.
Yeah, absolutely. If they can do those things, like I said, they're getting great penetration. They're flowing to the ball. You hit it on the head. They got to tackle better.
And for Laurel, the Bulldogs need to do tonight, don't play behind the sticks. We saw that last week. They don't play well in third and long. Get the passing game going. Jim, they got to cross that goal line tonight.
Yeah, it's been – last week was very frustrating for them. And I think that the kind of program they're in, they worked hard this week to get ready, and they're going to – take a look at their offense and see what is their best stuff and then bring that tonight. Sometimes you get later in the season and you don't kind of pay as much attention. Right. This is a good program. They will.
Folks, we're going to take another commercial timeout. We should be getting closer to kickoff time here tonight. I see Santa Claus across the way, so it must be November. Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. It's the Friday night downstate game of the week. I'm Benny Mitchell. Providing color for tonight's game is my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. Brandon Hall, Donald Flowers, Owen Smith on the sidelines with Matthew Westcott will be assisting our crew tonight. Darwan Pitts with the still photography. Your halftime and post-time stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Our statistician is Dave Marvel. We're approaching kickoff, so let's check out the playing conditions with the turf report. Bermuda grass, a little rough. I saw a couple divots out there they've replaced with sand. So not the playing conditions we've seen earlier in the season. The temperatures already at kickoff 57 degrees, and the wind has pretty much died down for the start of the game. Some other games we're going to keep an eye on around the state tonight. In AAA, Sussex Central Smyrna playing for the Class 3A District 1-2 championship. St. George's and Cape Henlopen, they're playing for a playoff spot. Woodbridge and Delmar playing for the Class 2A District 3 championship, which is what we're here in tonight. A Woodbridge win could force a three-way tie, and then they'll have to go to the tiebreaker for the who gets the number 2 or 3 seed. Milford at Lake Forest. Lake Forest playing for a chance to get in the state tournament. Tomorrow, William Penn and Hodgson in AAA, and in AA, Archmere at Wilmington Friends, Caravel at Red Lion. We're Class AA, so let's look at the rankings here in 2A. Caravel still remains, they've been wire to wire, number 1 team. Red Lion, number 2. They play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Howard just wrapped up their season last night, winning their last 7 games in a row. They're going to be the 2 or the 3 seed in the 2A tournament. Delmar at number 4, DMA at 5, Lake Forest at 6, Woodbridge at 7. DMA at probably they're our top 8 team in the state, may not make the state tournament. In Single A, Indian River is number 1, Tatnall 2, Brandywine 3, Polytech 4, First State Military Academy 5, St. Elizabeth 6, and Christiana 7. And in AAA, the big schools, Salesianums 1, Sussex Central 2, Middletown 3, Appoquinimink 4, Hodgson 5, St. George's 6, and Smyrna 7. Let's take a chance to thank our sponsors for this year for our broadcast. Captains are on the field. And back is the field camera tonight. Donald Flowers back with us. Your starters we'll do here in a little bit. We brought to you by Louis Pizza. Home of the grinder. It looks like Keyshawn Copes is letting everybody know they are taking the football tonight. They want to go on offense. So Laurel has won the toss. They've elected to receive. And here come the Sussex Tech Ravens from Georgetown, Delaware. Five and 4 on the season. And here come your Laurel Bulldogs. 4 and 5 on the season. And due to their tough schedule, they have a chance still to make the playoffs if they can win tonight and go 500. Folks, we're going to step aside for the national anthem, and we'll be back on the other side with some high school football here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We loved it.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone Home. For over 15 years, our company has been building homes.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack. It's game time here at Schallenberger Stadium.
Number 6, senior Kobe Shockley. Number 8, senior Jaden Cannon Thompson. Number 9, junior Jeremiah Hopkins. Number 11.
So Laurel won the toss. They have elected to receive. They'll be going from left to right on your screen, wearing the white helmets and all red jerseys, all red uniforms with white numbers and white trim. Sussex Tech will be kicking off, moving from right to left. The Ravens will be wearing the black helmets, white jerseys with black numbers, and black pants. As I said in the pregame, these two schools 10 miles apart, and with Sussex Tech being a technical school, there's some Laurel kids on that football team, so they know each other well.
Yeah. Sussex Tech traveled pretty well.
They did.
They have a decent size over in the bleachers.
They brought Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I believe that's their student section and the lights around the fence. As you see across the way, you'll see some Christmas lights. So kicking it away is number 85, Joshua Leon Villanueva, a senior. And we are underway. This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch. And that's number 7 on the return, Shakai Parker. A Precise Touch is a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. APT dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT and experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can learn more about APT on their Facebook page, A Precise Touch. 1st and 10 for the Laurel Bulldogs. Ball at their own. Well, the numbers aren't very lit up today, are they? So they're in 24. And it's going to be a hand. Oh, it's going to be a halfback pass. Coates is wide open. Catches it about the 39-yard line, but he had to come back for it. Big gain on first down for the Bulldogs. So let's put that Laurel offense up on the board. Coach, what did you see there?
Well, I saw them all read up once they saw the handoff that everyone was going toward the wing tee. Excuse me, not the wing tee, the option.
The sweep, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they had two backs coming over. I thought they masqueraded it pretty darn well.
And those are your Laurel. So now they're going to switch to the eye. So Joey Jones is going to throw everything at him here, Coach.
And they're unbalanced again.
And I believe that's Laughlin on the carry, number 3. Short gain on the play. And let's get that Sussex Tech defense. Led by number 50, Braden Long, 74 tackles on the season. Second and 8 for the Bulldogs. And that's going to be number 9, Jeremiah Hopkins on the carry.
Number 5 on the stop for Tech, Reggie Wright. I'm sorry, McGlatton. But, again, didn't give up much.
A gain of 2 on the play. 3rd and 6 here for the Bulldogs. Shockley brings the play in from the sideline. Motion toss. This time he turns it up. Has the first down and more down the sideline. And he's in for a touchdown. Laurel.
Boy, great block on the edge to get him out. Really nice job.
This kick brought to you by APT, a precise touch home builder in Lewis, Delaware. And on the kick is number 18, Brian Gonzalez Rivera. And the holder is number 2, Eliza Niblett.
Yeah, a couple of Sussex Tech guys out on the edge. Wait for this extra point.
And kicks it clear over the Bulldog. So with 10:19 here to play in the first quarter, the Laurel Bulldogs 7, Sussex Tech 0. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit Delmarva Experts.
Welcome back to Laurel High School. And Coach Joey Jones goes down and opens his bag of tricks earlier tonight. First play of the game, a halfback pass. Set up 2 plays later, a touchdown.
You talked about them ready to explode, and you're correct. They really focused. They're just going to let everything out, I think, on this last game.
10 quarters it took them to score here recently. This kick brought to you by APT, and we're off and set going again. That one's going to roll. He's going to pick it up inside the 10. Oh, a big hit. And a flag on the play. That hit by number 27, Jalen Burton.
Burton, nice job getting down there. That's a tough tackle to make out in the wide open.
So we got our first penalty of the game. So block below the waist on Tech. How do you get a block below the waist on defense?
You can no longer go in
and
take on the blocker. He must have taken him on low. That was the only way you could play D-end in the day.
Right. So 1st and 10 at their own 27 for the Ravens. And it's going to be Jones up the right side.
They had a strong set, the halfback to the same side as the wing. And they got about 3 on that. But when you see that, their backfield is now unbalanced.
Second and 7 for the Ravens. Gain of 3 for Jones on that play. It's going to be the sweep with Kyle Thompson this time. He's going to pick up positive yards. Gain of about 4 on the play. Or call it 3, because I'm bringing up a 3rd and 4 for Sussex Tech.
Looked like Laughlin on the tackle, number 3.
Third down here for the Ravens. It's going to be Trap up the middle.
Inside Trap.
He's close to a first down. That's Jones on the carry, and he has the first down.
Jones with a carry, stopped by Coates. They're going to call that a first down for the Ravens.
Copes on the stop that time.
At the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 Ravens. Ball at their own 37. First drive of the game for Sussex Tech. And I saw them doing this week, switching the end right before the gives them the unbalance. It's going to be sweep with Thompson, but he's hit at the line. Maybe fell forward for 1.
Yeah, and they kind of right-handed again. Don't know if that'll lead to anything.
Right.
I mean, you're always looking to see where a burger left a clue.
Watching them on film, they run a lot to the right.
Yeah.
Brings up a 2nd and 9. Inside.
There's a reverse.
Goes to number 10, LeBrian Jones for a short gain. I think, Jen, the mesh point may have been just a little too soon.
A little early, yeah.
And we watched Sussex Central run that, and it's like they sell the buck sweep and then hit him with the counter coming back. Gain of 4 on the play, brings up a 3rd and 5.
Hopkins on that last tackle, number 9. This is a tough call. I think this is one of the toughest calls in football. 3rd and 5 to 6.
Third down, I formation, second man through on the double dive. That's Thompson. He's got some running room on the right side and run out of bounds after a first down in plus territory.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. That may have been almost like a counter tray.
Like a scissors type.
Yeah, a scissors kind of thing. And Laurel really flowed to that thing right away.
First down for the Ravens. They're inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line of Laurel. The referees are going to come together. Another trap with Jones. And he's going to pick up a handful.
58 on the stop. Baynard, as I told you, I really like the way he plays. And what they do is they'll stand him up as a linebacker, but he in essence becomes a D-line at the snap because he'll blitz. But he can make penetration and find the ball.
2nd and 5 for Sussex Tech. Receiver split wide to this side. And that's Thompson. He is hit in the backfield. by Niblett. It's going to go a third, maybe even a loss there, Jim.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a tackle for loss.
Looks like they're back a yard, so it's going to be a 3rd and 6.
Sometimes with a young quarterback, you got to feed him on screens and short passes to get their confidence going.
Same formation here for the Ravens on 3rd and 6. And he drops back, looks right, has a man in the flat.
No.
Good call, Coach.
Yep.
Just a little high.
With a young guy, that's what you need to do. Interesting call here, but I think they're going to go. I think Coach is talking to the quarterback right now.
4th and 6 at the 34-yard line of Laurel. 5:39 to play here. Laurel leads 7-0. 3rd play of the game they got in. This time they run their receiver to the far side. And power I formation. And they go second guy through, double dive with Thompson. And he does not get it. Turnover on downs. Laurel have the ball.
Thompson stopped by Kamani Roberts. That's going to be a turnover on down, folks. Laurel, first down.
Roberts, 44, doing a great job from that end position. And he's not the biggest guy, but
No.
he can make penetration.
1st and 10 for Laurel at their own 30-yard line. They lead 7-0 here.
Yep.
Motion comes to the near side. Handoff up the middle. And that's Laughlin on the carry. Picks up close to the first down. And they're going to go gain of 10, first down, Laurel.
58. Reggie McGladden on the tackle, number 5.
First and 10 Bulldogs. Ball at their own 43. Again in the middle with, handoff to Laughlin again. Looked like he was going to go middle and then bounce to the left. Picks up about 4 on the play. 2nd down, Laurel.
50 long on the stop. And well, they have 2 downs to get 6.
2nd and 6 for Laurel. And that's going to be enough for a first down. That was Laughlin again on the carry.
On the stop was number 20 that time, Trice, linebacker for Tech. But they're going to need to shut down the run.
1st and 10 for Laurel. In plus territory for the 2nd time tonight. Niblett comes in motion, toss to him. And
nice
Thompson,
play.
Nice play in the open field.
Really nice play in the open field by Thompson. Really came downhill. Did a nice job. Good angle.
2nd and 6 here for Laurel at the Sussex Tech 43-yard line. The development we had in the pregame, Tate Walls is in uniform. Game time decision. Has not seen action yet. Laughlin up the middle, first down, Laurel. And just a gang tackle by Sussex Tech.
Belly that time, and Thompson, the D-back, was the first one there to make that stop.
talked to Coach Joey Jones. He said he was just recently cleared, and if they need him, they'll use him tonight. One of his last games, he scored all 37 points for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
This
There's a belly.
Big hit on Niblet after a short game. Or medium game.
Hazard, number 15 on the stop. They are getting big chunks on early downs.
They are.
That gives you more in your playbook to dig into when you get up maybe to third down.
Second down and 3 for Laurel. Drops back, looks down to the right side, and incomplete.
Ooh, not a bad ball at all.
Intended for number 11, Khalid Burton. And like I said in the pregame, he throws it, any one guy can catch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Third and 3 here for Laurel.
Nice call on second down. You have 2 downs to get about 3.5.
Temperature starting to drop here, folks. Could be in the low 50s, maybe in the 40s by post game. It's going to be Niblet again on the lead. And he's got the first down. So first down for Elijah Niblet. Ball inside the 20 in the red zone for the second time. Ball at the 19. And they come back counter with Hopkins. Gain of about 6, like you said, Jim, just big chunks on first down.
That then gives you room to operate. And they're getting in and out of huddle. There's a confidence. They're not dragging anchor at all.
Second down here for the Bulldogs. Oh, breaks the tackle, gets down inside the 10. That was Laughlin on the carry. There's another first down for Laurel.
.74 on the stop that time. Jeremiah Haggins.
First and goal from the 4. Picks up about 2 on the play, maybe 3. It's going to bring up a gain of 3. Going to bring up a second and goal from the 1. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Laurel 7, Sussex Tech 0. Laurel's knocking on the door.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, something.
And welcome back. Score in from the, feels like election night. First score in from the out-of-town scoreboard, the Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. And Smyrna leads Sussex Central 8-7. So even down 8-0, John Wells, I guess he's going to bank on stopping a couple two-point conversions before that one's over. Winner of that game wins Class 3A District 2. Sussex Central wins, they would be the number 1 seed. If Smyrna wins, they would be the number 2 seed. Central would drop to a 3 or a 4. First and goal here, or second and goal here from the 1. Triple I formation, the Maryland I.
Oh, he waltzed in.
Touchdown, Laurel.
Right guard had a heck of a block.
Laughlin with the score. And Nick gets hit in the head by the ball for his efforts.
Won't bother him right now.
No. This kick brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. You can learn more about APT on their Facebook page, A Precise Touch. And on the kick, number 18, Brian Gonzalez Rivera. And we have a flag before he gets the kickoff. And it's going to be offsides defense.
Flag on the flag.
Do you take that and go for 2, or do you accept it?
Offsides against the Ravens. Decline.
They're going to decline it and kick it again.
Huh.
And he's good again. So the Bulldogs go up 14-0, folks. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
And welcome back to Schallenberger Field here at Laurel High School. The Dogs have gone up 14-0.
Yeah, they've been impressive. 2 drives. Workmanlike. No crazy plays that could be named lucky.
Right.
they just pounded.
And it's going to be a short kick, taken at about the 20. And going to pick up about 8 or 9 on the return. That's McLaughlin on the return. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Ravens at their own 30, looks like 3-yard line.
Shakai Parker, number 7, on the special teams tackle.
Ravens will start at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 for Sussex Tech, their second possession of the game. First one stalled in Laurel territory.
Now they're unbalanced.
Yes, Jones on the carry. So what they're doing here, Jim, it looks like instead of shifting their line down, they're bringing a linebacker over.
Yep.
So they are adjusting to it.
They're adjusting. You just got to watch how many stay on that back side.
Right. Second down and 6 for Sussex Tech. Coming with a blitz. Thompson on the sweep. Gets the edge and going to be close to a first down. And it's going to be a first down for the Ravens.
Parker, the corner on the stop. And tell you what, folks, you want to watch alignment. Watch 58 on a defensive line. He finds space to get in there.
Up the middle with Jones on the dive. And that's who comes up the bottom of the pile.
Yep.
58, Joseph Baynard.
Yeah, he is. I really think he's good. He really caught my eye in watching tape. He just a kid that's always around the ball, and I like the way they use him. They'll have 4 down linemen, and then he becomes the 5th, but you don't know where he's coming from.
Right.
And for linemen, they got to keep their eyes up.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9. I formation for the Ravens. And it's going to be second guy through a little scissors play, double dive type. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Give him 3, brings up 3rd and 6. Sussex Tech, Jim, really not built for 3rd and anything over 5.
No, not without being able to throw the ball. They're just going to load up. In the eye, you don't see that often.
Oh, he drops back, passes, has a man open.
Oh.
Breaks a tackle and gets down into near the 30.
Well,
that was Jones, LeBron Jones on the catch.
On the tackle for Laurel, 15, Littleton. Nice ball. Interesting, though, showing the eye. They did the backside pickup, the blocking.
1st and 10 for Sussex Tech. Up the middle with Jones. And nothing there, folks. A few scores on the Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. St. George's and Cape are tied at 7. Appoquinimink and Middletown tied at 7. Gain of 1 for Jones on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 9. Second and 9. Split wide to the left side. Jones goes in motion. Hand off to Thompson. Thompson just gets skinny there and gets by Copes. Just kind of went through sideways.
Yep. Got himself a couple yards, and Niblett, number 2, on the stop. And the cornerbacks for both teams getting a workout here on the buck sweep.
Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 5 for Sussex Tech.
And Laurel running their speed sweep.
Ball at the 31. Oh, Jones breaks a tackle, and he's got the first down. You talked about in the pregame, he's a hard-nosed runner.
Yep. Quick and tough. Man, nice little sidestep and got into the linebacker level.
First and 10, Sussex Tech in the red zone for the first time tonight. And we're going to get a flag on the play.
Still be first down. It'll be 1st and 15.
So 1st and 15 on the 5-yard step off.
They're putting together a decent drive here. Now that Fumble was a little stumble on their part.
It's going to be Jones on the lead, fullback lead.
Yep. And again, they were on balance on that. When your cornerbacks and your free safeties are making the tackles, something's wrong.
So we're going to time it here for Laurel. We're going to stay right here as we got some scores. Del Mar leads Woodbridge 13-0. Smyrna leads Sussex Central 16-7. So tight games all around the state tonight.
Yep. Hanging on a cliff tonight.
Week 10. Folks, you're watching Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack. Our Week 10, 11th week of work, but our Week 10 game. So 2nd and 6 here for Sussex Tech, coming off the Laurel timeout. And it's going to be a handle to Thompson. He's hit at the line.
Brought down by Walls, number 1. I'd look to see them go back to the unbalanced, and I think they're just running the ball where there's a hole because they haven't shifted.
Update up in Smyrna. Smyrna 16, Sussex Central 13.
That is going to be a great one.
Mm-hmm. Ball sits at the 14 here. 3rd down for the Ravens.
Balance set.
Rolls left, under pressure, hit, and dives forward. Maybe gets a yard out of it. I noticed in the Lake Forest game late, Knox started running a little bit on his own. He can run.
Oh, yeah.
But they just don't use him much in the offense. Maybe as they turn him into a little bit of a passer next season and get him into a little bootleg run out, design bootleg action.
Yep, get him out on the edge that he can run pass. So I agree with you.
4th down for Sussex Tech. Ball at the 13 of Laurel. Knox under center.
Somebody's calling
and
time.
that's Sussex Tech's going to call timeout. So with 4:47 left in the half, we're going to take a commercial timeout. Your score, Laurel 14, Sussex Tech 0.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
And welcome back to Schallenberger Field here at Laurel High School, where the little Bulldogs lead 14-0. But Sussex Tech faces a 4th down and about 5 from the Laurel 13. So something Coach Ellingsworth saw that he just didn't like.
Yeah.
You get 3 of them, might as well use it here.
Yep.
Power I formation.
They're unbalanced again this way.
Oh, Thompson hit in the backfield.
What a stop.
Number 50 in on the tackle. Braden, oh, that's Tech's side. That was Brennan Thompson. And that's a turnover on downs. So a stop for Laurel in the red zone.
Yeah, what a job. He came right off the edge.
Ball on the ground. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Loss of 1 on the play. Second 11 for Laurel. They lead 14-0. And you're right, Sussex Tech did bring a crowd tonight. Of course, it was only 10 miles, but then again they're all over the county.
But still, people don't follow.
Carry by, I believe that was Hopkins.
Great stop that time.
Gain of about 1.
By number 50, Tehran West, a senior. His 3rd tackle of the night.
3rd and 10 for Laurel. Shockley drops back, throws into the flats. That's the Niblet. And Niblet's got the first down and more.
Yeah, they needed to stop that one and were unable to. Jones on the stop, number 10, up from his safety position.
Tech showing blitz.
Yeah. Good coverage.
Incomplete. Intended for number 11, Khalid Burton. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Hazard, nice coverage, ran right with him. They don't want to let them in the end zone. Get another one before half. It's a shame. They had 2 decent drives.
Yeah, they're going to catch Laurel jumping all sides. So pushes back to a 2nd and 15 here for Laurel. Single back in the backfield. That's Laughlin. Niblet goes in motion. Shockley throws downfield to Burton.
Good pass breakup. Tell you what.
Is that on that breakup? The number, his shirt's been pulled up.
Yeah, shirt's pulled up.
I think it was 15. That was Braden Hazard. I said, don't throw his way, and they did.
Yep, and he broke up the one before. It's his 2nd pass breakup. Screen, maybe. Reverse.
Reverse. He cut that in a little soon.
Yep.
He had some green out here on the side, on the edge. Picks up about 2 on the play, and it's like Sussex Tech's going to take a timeout. Get it. Figuring they'll get another crack here.
Nice job that time by Chance Farrell. D tackle. Number 52.
That's the second time out for Tech. One more left here in the half. 2:22 to play. Fourth and call it 14 for the Bulldogs. And they're going to punt it away. Oh, high, slow snap. Gets it off. A little bit of a floater.
No getaway. Oh, sorry. you see that as an old coach with somebody's foot near the ball, and you want to.
Right.
Your heart drops out. Sorry about that, folks. No. 2 minutes. It would take them that bit of time. You know, the way they're just running the ball.
First and 10 for the Ravens at their own 25. 2:11 to play here in the first half. Laurel leads 14-0. Laurel looking for that one of those last two spots in the state tournament. Hand off to Thompson, left side. And just as we said earlier, they like to run right. They run left the last few times.
Yep. They hurt us.
Thompson on carry. Stopped by Bader, Laughlin, and Copes. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7 for the Ravens.
Copes.
Second and 7 here for
5.
Tech.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Up the middle with Jones. And just kind of chugging his way along.
Jones on the carry.
And it's going to be first down, Sussex Tech.
They got to move the change for the
Wall, number 1 on the tackle.
So he's back, Trent Walls. Oh, Littleton. We saw him with a big pick 6 against Milford.
Almost.
So flag on the play. And it's going to be a hold on Sussex Tech. So Coach Jones is going to push him back. Only 4 penalties so far in this game.
Yeah, and the game's been moving quite well. I just saw the replay on the
clear as bell, huh?
Oh.
So first and 20 for Sussex Tech. They had Thompson deep in the eye. They pitched to him. He picks up about 4 or 5.
Thompson stopped by Roberts.
I would say we have another flag.
Roberts, the D end, with his second stop.
And no flag. They wave it off. So that brings up a second and about 18. Let's see where he ends.
Not sure why. Okay, there, he just started the clock. I was going to say the clock stopped and didn't restart.
Well, they were discussing the penalty, I guess, and they determined it was no penalty. Second and about, I call it 17 or 18. Here for the Ravens. Counter play to LeBron Jones. And he's going to pick up around 5. And he gets him back to a 3rd and 11.
Copes and Niblett on the stop. 5 is the guy who's been running around pretty hard on that defense.
Delmar 13, Woodbridge 8. That's the Lions Club. Kiwanis Club Cup. Big rivalry. Been going on since 50s.
Is that right? Since the 50s. Mm-hmm. That's pretty neat.
Timeout for the Ravens. We're going to stay right here for those last 19 seconds. Yeah, they originally began between Delmar and Bridgeville before consolidation. Okay. The Bridgeville Mustangs.
Bridgeville Mustangs.
And out on social media, there is some old footage of some of those games. Used to be a Thanksgiving Day tradition.
Yeah, I think they have one back home.
At the half, we'll be going to Owen Smith with a little update on what he sees down on the field at the half. As soon as the halftime starts, we'll go to Owen.
Do they still have any Thanksgiving games here?
No, because
the playoffs.
The championships are that weekend.
Yeah, Easton and Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg's the first school across the Jersey line, and they still play at Lafayette College.
Oh, wow.
And that is a family reunion, everything reunion. They usually get about 10,000, 12,000 for that thing.
I got some friends in the Easton area.
Yep. Great wrestling school.
Absolutely. So they're going to take a knee here. No, they're going to run a play. And that's a handoff to Jones, and he's hit after about a gain of 2 or 3. And Laurel's going to take a timeout.
Okay. Oh, I see. They were fighting for the ball.
So 12 seconds left. Laurel will take a timeout. And on comes the punt team for Sussex Tech.
LaFlond on that.
Yeah, with our full crew here tonight, Jim, we got our sideline reporter. We're fully staffed.
We're cooking.
Playoffs coming up. We'll talk about that after the game. We'll be covering something next week. Don't know what. So 4th down, back deep is Burton. He's dangerous.
I
believe they're going to probably bring a rush here, too.
They are. Oh,
Yeah,
they just missed it.
And goes out of bounds quickly. That's going to give Laurel play with 4 seconds left. So you run reverse here, or you see how far Shockley can throw it?
Well, if you went after it, or do you have a hitch and pitch? Do you have a – but it needs to kind of be a gadget play. It's a little bit downfield, so you get some room. Well, they opened the game with a big one.
Halfback pass, yeah.
Yeah. And more people have been using that. Colleges are using it.
We saw it twice last week.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, some great games tomorrow again. Like you said, at 9 o'clock, I'm in front of the TV listening for the song.
Waiting for the anthem.
Oh, I love it.
And they're in the shotgun.
You got 3 wide
Shockley
here.
under some pressure, and he's going to tuck it and run. And just go out of bounds and take it into halftime. So, folks, let's go down to our sideline guy, Owen Smith. Owen, what are you seeing down there? Owen.
Getting ready to enter the field is the Laurel High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Mr. Jason Rogers, the band is in their 19th season in the Tournament Bands Chapter 9 competition. As the sole competitive marching band in Sussex County, the Laurel High School Marching Bulldogs are proud to represent the marching arts through Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania as they perform their 2024 field show, James Bond, Agent 007. Featuring soloists Jeremiah Goddard on trumpet, Wyatt Taylor on trombone, Elizabeth Quinn and Matthew Varner.
So, folks, Dover Federal Credit Union voted 8-time First State favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. Your Dover Federal Credit Union halftime score: Laurel 14, Sussex Tech 0. We'll be right back after halftime. I don't think he has his mic on.
Oh, no.
This year's equipment captain is Dylan Gibbons, working with Amadi Charles, Jeremiah Goddard, Wyatt Taylor.
I wasn't getting anything.
Staff for the 2024 season includes Director Jason Rogers, Pit Director Ranger Jasmine.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area. For dependable HVAC services, give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And welcome to our halftime show brought to you by Win the Day Planner. Win the Day Planner, developed by Dan Rigby, former teacher, or his current teacher, and former wrestling coach at Milford and Cape Caesar Rodney, where he won a couple of state titles. Developed a planner for athletes, and now he's made it for students. If you go back to our Sussex Central homecoming game, you'll see our interview with Dan Rigby. We talk about the planner. So let's get to the halftime stats. Sussex Tech, 119 yards, total offense, 98 rushing, 21 passing. Laurel, 147 total, 95 rushing, 52 passing. Neither team has had a turnover. Laurel started the scoring. Hopkins on a 25-yard run with 10:19 to play in the first quarter. And then Laughlin scores first play of the second quarter on a 1-yard run to put Laurel up 14-0. Let's get to some individual stats. Laughlin has 7 carries and 45 yards for Laurel. Hopkins, 4 carries for 35. Thompson for Sussex Tech, 11 carries for 26 yards. Niblett has 1 catch for 17. Burton, a catch for 35. And LeBrian Jones for Tech, 1 catch for 21 yards. Shockley is 1 of 4 for 17. And Sheets is 1 of 2 for 21. And Sheets has already thrown about what he throws in a game, 3 passes.
Yeah.
So those are your Win the Day Planner halftime stats as we get ready for the second half. Coming up in the postgame, we'll have 2 postgame awards. One will be our Active Pest Solution Pest of the Day, and the other will be our 302 Sports Player of the Game, and that player will get the bling.
Oh, they love the bling.
That bling has been traveling statewide this year. We took it up to the field hockey tournament.
Okay.
Some updated scores from the Surf Bagel Surf Bagel's out-of-town surfboard. Caesar Rodney and Dover tied up at 14. Delmar 20, Woodbridge 8. Listen to this one. Smyrna 30, Sussex Central 13.
Wow, you called it. Sussex Central push at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Yeah, just tuned into the Cape game on Huddle. And it's late second quarter. And St. George's has the ball at the 1-yard line with 40 seconds. They trail 13-10. Appoquinimink leads Middletown 10-7. So upset in the making possibly there, but that's early. Big, literally crosstown rival. And St. George's just scored to go ahead with 20 seconds left in the first half at Cape and Lopin. The winner of that game is going to the playoff. The loser is probably going to be turning equipment in tonight. It's that time of year, right?
Yes, it is. Shoulder pads in this room, helmets in that room.
You want to make sure you get it, because if you don't get them tonight.
It was a good year, I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Good games. Again, I completely believe that the level of football here in Delaware has risen quite a bit.
Well, it's become so much more competitive, and that's the design of the 3-class system.
Yeah, we used to have 1 or 2 guys on the team, but now we're really good teams that are forming.
Mm-hmm. So Laurel will be kicking it off, moving from right to left. This kick brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. The opening kickoff of the second half.
Laurel to kick off.
A Precise Touch is a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. APT dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT to experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can find them on Facebook at A Precise Touch. And we're underway for the second half. And it's going to be taken out about the 15. And that is LeBrian Jones. He's going to get it out to the 30. We're going to be 1st and 10 for the Ravens. So, Jim, put on your coaching hat. What do you do? You're Sussex Tech right now. What do you do?
Well, I would try to establish a drive. You have plenty of time. Don't go out of your game plan yet. It's not time.
At the 31-yard line.
And you got to stop them. So
Right.
if there were adjustments made defensively, and they were in the second quarter, they were doing a good job of stopping.
First and 10 for Sussex Tech. Ball at their own 31. They trail 14-0 here at the start of the third quarter.
It's balanced.
And it's going to be Thompson, and somebody blew through there. I guess who?
Yep.
Baynard slowed him up, and Hopkins made the stop.
I said in the pregame, he'll get in there so fast that he starts the tackle.
Right.
And then they come and help it. He's a player.
And I see number 1, Tate Walls, making his return tonight in there at linebacker. Was thought to be lost for the season. Second down for the Ravens. Hand off to Jones. On the belly. Picks up a couple. It's going to be third and long.
Yeah.
Jones stopped by
Rough spot. Laurel's they're playing really good defense right now.
3 on the play. It'll be third down and 7 for the Ravens from the 34-yard line.
Third and 7 for Sussex Tech. Early third quarter, first drive of the second half. Knox, Sheets rolls right and just runs into a bunch of Bulldogs, but I think he's going to pick up about 1 on the play, bring up fourth down.
Yeah, they are holding the line of scrimmage right now.
To the 35-yard line, fourth down about 6.
Cope's on a stop again.
On the punt, number 28, Jaden Justice.
Well, they almost blocked it last time.
They're not bringing as many numbers this time, though.
Knee was down.
Yep, he's going to be down.
Good
Baynard
try.
almost took the up back with him.
Yeah.
That was a collision. I think the up back got the better part of it.
He just finds it. He is an explosive first step. Like I said, it jumped out on the film.
First and 10 for Laurel. Ball is going to be at their own 29-yard line. Then 2 receivers split wide. And that was Walls on the carry.
Long, the inside linebacker, coming down the line to make the stop.
He picks up 5 on the play and makes a second and 5.
And they're continuing to rotate people in. And 6 up close.
Shockley on the quarterback keeper. That is a part of that triple option that they will run. I guess he gets a little midline read there.
Yeah, they'll read the down tackle. If he comes down, he pulls it. If not, he'll take it. Long's on a little bit of a push here.
First and 10 for Laurel. It's going to be Walls.
Actually, the tackle slid over. Somebody's down right now. Looks like 20.
Walls gains about 3 on that play to the 43-yard line. It'll be second down and 7.
That's Brennan Trice down, holding his back. I don't know what happened. I think he just got caught up. in the traffic. There's a chance to talk about a good job these trainers, the athletic trainers, do here.
Yeah,
I remember a day when the schools didn't have them.
Yes, and you're counting on if the ambulance company didn't have anything going on, that you could get them there. And it is there. It's like an ER for them during the game. There's things happening all over the place, and to get a good one who understands when they can get back on the field, you have gold.
Right.
Keep that. Nobody wants anybody to go out in the field.
And we have two good sponsors here, First State Orthopedics and Premier Physical Therapy.
They
both
do a
sponsor.
great job. They do a great job. But, you know, some people are a little less aggressive, and you end up – they used to tell the kids, don't go to the emergency room because they're going to tell you to stay out for 3 to 4 weeks.
Right.
And then
my son's wrestling coach used to tell him, see me before you see a trainer.
Yeah. Yeah, and nobody wants anybody to go hurt.
No.
But they don't want them out for a month for a toothache.
Right. And he's able to get up, and looks like he's going to be able to walk off on his own power.
Yeah, that's good news.
Looks to be lower extremity.
Yeah, he was holding his low
back.
middle back. Yeah, you're right.
And then they were looking at his ankle for a little bit, so he's walking off, but gingerly.
Gingerly, that's the word I was looking for. That's the one they usually use. Gingerly, yeah. Oh, man, you see this up at Kirk Herbstreit with his dog?
Yeah.
I was sad.
Right.
I was sad reading that. Oh, I was ashamed.
Yeah, he brings them to game day with him.
Yeah, yeah.
So here we go, back to action. Second and call it 7 here for the Bulldogs.
And double slots again.
And that's Niblett on the carry. A little bit of that counter play, a little bit reverse.
Nice stop by Braden Long. Read the guard and came right down from his inside linebacker position. He does a great job here.
3rd and 1 for Laurel. Fakes the jet sweep, hands off to the back, deep back, and he's got the first down. Laughlin on the carry.
Isaiah Jones on the tackle, number 7. And Laurel's loving this. They're gaining ground. They're using the clock. I mean, Tech is still in this game. Don't get me. They are still in this.
1st and 10 for Laurel. Niblett comes in motion. And pass intended for Walls. Incomplete.
Yeah, and they have the line of scrimmage loaded up. They even have their linebackers standing up in the gaps.
2nd and 10. Looks like Coach Joe Jones trying to get Walls in the end zone. He's been out for about, 6-7 weeks.
They went verticals in that last one, trying to pin the safety.
Toss to Tate Walls. And he's going to, makes the guy miss. Gets the first down. Doesn't look like he's missed a step, does it, Jim?
Yeah. He went over top. It wasn't a Saquon Barkley deal,
right?
But which was a tremendous move. He's from back home.
It was a jump cut on the move, I can tell you that.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing, he and Matt Miller from the same, maybe I told you this, from the same little borough. Not high school, but the little borough in between. Here we go.
1st and 10 in plus territory for the Bulldogs. Walls on the handoff. And he's going to pick up some yardage. Be a 2nd down for Laurel.
Nice job.
One of the last games he played this year, he scored all 37 points in the Laurel win.
Wow.
Second down and 4 for Laurel. Ball at the 32 of Sussex Tech. Handoff up to Laughlin. He was hit hard. That was 50 on the hit.
Again.
Braden Long.
Braden is up to his 7th tackle.
Well, he leads the team in tackles.
Yeah, well, you can see why. He reads.
He's a senior for the Ravens. Third and 3 for Laurel. Laughlin again, right side. He's got the first down. Ball at the 21, 1st and 10 Laurel.
McLaughlin, 5 on the stop. Now, this is what they talk about, bend but don't break.
Right.
So they better got to get a stop here soon.
Shockley goes under center. Walls lined up on the right wing. Walls comes in motion. Fakes the speed sweep. Hand off to Laughlin. And McLaughlin's going to make the initial tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. I think somewhere in this drive we're going to see Tate Walls again.
Yes, for sure.
Throw intended for Niblett, a little bit behind him.
A little behind him.
Third and 9 here for Laurel. 3:46 to play in the third quarter. They have really chewed up a lot of clock in this drive.
It's tremendous the amount of time. I didn't realize the first quarter went that fast.
Right.
I was going to complete. We've had some long ones, folks, with a bunch of penalties.
Toss to Niblett. And brought down from behind by McLaughlin.
What a nice run down by McLaughlin.
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
He has some wheels. Nice pursuit.
St. George's leads Cape and Lippin 17-13. Lake Forest leads Milford 42-6. Some more Surf Bengal out-of-town scoreboard.
42-6.
Lake Forest is finding their offense here late in the season. 4th and 7. And talking early in the season to their coaching staff, they thought that's where their strength was. They thought they were going to struggle on defense. It was just the opposite.
Wow.
Wildcat formation. Throws in the flats to Burton. Burton's got the first down.
And again, like a sweep pass.
Right. First down for Laurel. 1st and goal from about the, let's see where the ref stands. So maybe the 8, 9 or 8. 1st and goal, Laurel. Yeah, another fake on the jet sweep. Hand off to Laughlin. Stuffed right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and again, the clock is running.
Right.
They are grinding this third
Under
quarter
2 minutes to play in the third quarter. I feel like I'm in Georgetown. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
And apparently not tonight. They're 30-20. They trail Smyrna. Bell with 3 touchdowns. Laughlin again. Hit and pushed back. I'd say they might be setting up a little reverse here, Jim. They've
been going front side.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I'll tell you what, they do play a lot of kids on defense. Tech, they really do.
3rd and goal. Ball at the 11. And toss to Tate Walls. Makes a cut, makes the second guy miss. And then Thompson able to start the tackle. And a couple Ravens come and finish it up. Brings up 4th and goal.
It's like Farrell was on a stop, but the guy who really turned it back in was number 5. McLaughlin, he got upfield, turned that thing back into the defense. It was a nice play.
Field goal brought to you by A Precise Touch. Oh, high snap over the head of the holder. And just going to have to cover it. And that's what they do.
Decent field position to start. Okay, well, they didn't get any points out of that.
They chewed up a lot of time.
Yep.
So 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. No score so far in the third quarter. 2 scores early from Laurel, one early in the first quarter and one on the first play of the second quarter. They drive down inside the 10 and cannot convert. So 1st and 10 for Sussex Tech at their own 33. Thompson off the right side and runs into number 9, Jeremiah Hopkins. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So, folks, your third quarter score, Laurel 14, Sussex Tech 0. We'll be back after this timeout.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Schallenberger Field. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack. Got anything? Got anything? Yep.
Passes are working. The quarterback he's throwing the ball well too, honestly. I mean, that kid definitely plays baseball. Going into this fourth quarter, though, I would like to see Sussex Tech get that ball moving down the field. They got to figure something out if they want to win this game. Back to you, Benny.
Thank you. Owen Smith, our sideline reporter, our intern.
Copes with the original hit, and he just threw a shoulder in, and then it got finished up by, I think, number 3.
There's Jones on the belly. Tackle made by, looks like Laughlin.
Boy, they come flying up from that secondary. I don't know if they have a
Come up in the
play
post game.
action.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, they don't have a play action pass.
Coming up in the post game, we'll have our Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game and our DE 302 Player of the Game. Smyrna now leads Sussex Central 30-20. Appoquinimink 17. Middletown 7. Now, Tech goes to their version of the Maryland Eye. And he did not get it on 4th down.
Nope.
Turnover on down, Laurel ball. And then on a short field.
Laughlin, nice job.
So 1st and 10 for Laurel at the Sussex Tech 41. Oh, halfback pass from Tate
Again.
Walls.
Oh,
incomplete.
It was open.
Intended for, I believe that was a Brian Ely. If I got the numbers right.
He just anticipated inside versus outside, turned his shoulders, but not a bad ball.
2nd and 10 for Laurel. No scoring so far here in the second half. Laurel leads 14-0. Now a delay handoff up the middle to Laughlin, and he's just mowing people down for the 1st down. Yeah, Jim, this Sussex Tech team, we covered them at Lake Forest, and it was a game where Lake Forest had the ball 8 times, scored 8 times.
Wow.
Sussex Tech has fixed something. They've gone to work between head coach Brad Ellingsworth and defensive coordinator Estenatis. They fixed those problems. You know, they're playing one of the top 8 teams in the state to 14-14 or 14-0 right now. Laughlin again picks up a chunk.
Looked like 60 that time. In on the tackle, Sockrider. And again, I like what they're doing up front. They're rotating the big boys, getting them a break.
2nd and 2 here for Laurel. Ball inside the 20. And that's a handoff to Laughlin. That is sniffed out by the big man, number 60.
Yep.
That is Landon Sockrider, the heavyweight for the Tech wrestling team. Loss of 1 on the play.
That's his second tackle in a row.
Got a message from the concession stand. $2 burgers, everybody. $2 burgers. That's right. You heard me.
Toss to Walls coming off the motion. And he's going to get it down around the 10. That'd be enough for a 1st down.
Tripped up by Thompson. But that's good enough for a Bulldog 1st down.
Stop that time by Thompson.
10-yard line.
First and goal from just inside the 10. Got to look out my side window here. Laughlin left side. Oh, McLaughlin blew the gap and made the tackle. Maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, nice stop. They're bringing people.
Toss to Laughlin this time, puts his head down inside the 5. I want to take a chance to thank Kevin Wamsley, athletic director here at Laurel High School, getting us set up, welcoming us to their place, our 3rd trip here this season.
Yep.
3rd and goal, ball at the 4.
Long and Jones on the stop that time, and again, they're just grinding away.
Prices are going down at the concession stand, Jim. I'm going to have to take a break.
I know, we got to send somebody.
Walls in motion, toss to him left side, and there's whistles on the play. And it's going to be a procedure against Laurel. So Jim, I had a penalty-less 3rd quarter. That's the first penalty of the second half.
Now go back to the opening week.
Right.
It was, and that's just the difference as the kids work through the season and they learn and progress. And we always said your juniors become seniors, sophomores, juniors. But you can see it tonight. Hardly any penalties in the beginning, 12-14 in a game.
Third and goal. Shockley looking left, rolls right, under pressure, gets it inside, close to the goal line. He's going to be just short.
Long, the linebacker on the tackle. His 9th stop this game. Comes down real nice off the downhill. His guard, tackle, and by that time he's at the line of scrimmage.
4th and goal from the 1.
There they go with their
Triple I.
Yep.
It's going to be Tay Walls.
You call it.
Well, quarterback sneak, and we're going to have whistles on the play.
Long, number 50, came down and was in the gap in a stance and shot through, made contact, but I'm not sure if he made it in.
We're going to stick right here with it, folks. Check my phone for some scores. No, nothing new. So looks like a lot of quiet second halves tonight around the state. Except up in Smyrna where the Golden Knights and the Eagles are back and forth, or not back and forth, up, and now the Knights trying to catch up, but 50 points on the board in that game.
Wow. The Apple game doesn't surprise me as much.
They got all their starters back.
Yep. We saw them early in the year, and we couldn't believe them.
Smyrna,
how
team
good
that
they were.
got beat by St. George's last week.
Yep.
So 4th and goal for Laurel. Ball at the 1.
Push. Push. Nope.
Yeah, we're going to have a flag on the play. Left guard put his hand down, then stood up.
Well,
I think he was turning back to the quarterback to ask something, but he'd already put his hand in the dirt. So that's going to make it 4th and goal from the 6. Laurel coach is trying to get their band to stop playing while they're down on the goal line. And it's going to be a sweep with Walls, and he's got the edge. Touchdown. Welcome back, Tate Walls.
And a nice set with backs out in front of him. Everybody reached to that side.
The guy they didn't think would be back this year. And he comes back and scores a touchdown in his last home game. This is the A Precise Touch kick. Brought to you by A Precise Touch. Check him out on Facebook. And got it up, and it's good. Laurel goes up 21-0 with 5:22 to play here in the game. Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial.
You've probably seen this a lot, but not all pest solutions come from a can. At Active Pest Solutions, we don't spray and pray. Professionalism and continuing education sets us apart.
We are Quality Pro certified, the mark of excellence in pest management.
And we have an associate certified entomologist on staff,
providing environmentally sound solutions to our customers.
Our proactive pest plan offers the best pledge guarantee in the industry. We do what others don't.
Active Pest Solutions. Call or visit us online today. It's active without the E. You've probably seen this a lot.
And welcome back. 21-0 is the score. Laurel ahead. Folks, coming up in the post game, we'll have our Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game. And our DE 302 Player of the Game. Shirts and footballs flying up in front of us. Laurel's going to kick it from the hash.
.520 left.
Oh, caught that in the air. It's like a knuckle. Oh! 21 on the hit.
Okay.
Woodley Dormerville, that was a decleater.
Woodley Dormeval, an 11th grader. And he was excited, and he should be. Whew. Yeah, heck of a
First
shot.
and 10 for Sussex Tech. Screen. And they're going to get something out of it.
Sheets to Jones is complete for 2 yards.
Yeah, it's the right thing to throw with him. Young man's going to spend a lot of time this summer, I bet, at passing scrimmages and working out. He'll be a good one. Only in 9th grade, folks.
Second and 7. Right side, gain of a few.
Thompson stopped by
44.
Gain of 2.
Chain goes to number 1.
Third down at 5 for 8.
Tell them to get picked at 5 and 58.
Kamani Roberts on the stop.
So, Jim, our trusty helper here tonight, Matthew Westcott, has got the bling in his hand.
Oh, they'll be trailing
With
him
3:50
out
to go.
like a dog after a hambo.
He'll be making his way down to the field. And come up in the postgame, we'll announce our who wears the bling. Sheets rolls out left, throws, has Thompson for a first down.
All right. Necessarily, it wasn't pretty, but it was complete. So good for him.
Jim, I would get this kid in some camps next year.
Yep.
and some 7-on-7.
Yep.
And he's going to grow.
He's going to be good. The big thing is mentally, he's been through this, the attention to the crowd, answering to the older kids, all those things come into play when you're in 9th grade.
1st and 10 for Tech inside the 40 of Laurel. I formation with a receiver wide to the right. Second man through on a little scissors play. That's Thompson. He's hit hard after a gain of about 9. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Thompson stopped by Dormerville. We got a gain of about 8 on the play.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2. Ball at the 31. .230 to play and counting here in the game. Under some pressure, throws, has another man open.
Good job.
And that's a 1st down.
Yep. I got a couple balls completed.
That was 20. Brendan Trace, who went out earlier with an injury.
Yeah.
Ravens 1st down.
He threw that with feet all around him.
Yeah.
And that was Jones on the carry.
On the stop is 44, Kamani Roberts.
And we have whistles and timeout Sussex Tech. That'd be their last timeout, I believe. No, one more. So, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout, and we'll be back on the other side.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like Active Pest Solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Prevent unwanted house guests from...
And welcome back. That was your Active Pest Solution commercial. They're going to sponsor our Pest of the Game here in a few minutes. With 1:42 left. 2nd and 9 for Sussex Tech. Scoring update down in Delmar, Jim. Woodbridge 21, Delmar 20.
Wow.
Sheets rolls right. Tucks it and runs. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about medium.
Nice job tackling that time by LaFond and Copes.
Smyrna 30, Sussex Central 26. Malik Bell, 4 touchdowns. Trying to go for 2,000 yards.
Whew.
Knox. Oh, hit and sacked by Laughlin. It's going to bring up a 4th down. And we have a player down.
Yeah, nice.
But that's not the quarterback. That's Thompson that's down. I think they fell on top of him. And he gets up and...
Yeah, he had his leg underneath. I saw it on the clip back.
Laughlin came with bad intentions on that.
Yeah, he turned the speed up making the turn.
55 seconds to play here in the game. Coming up, Owen Smith and Donald Flowers and Matt Westcott will award our post-game award to our DE 302 player of the game. 4th and 12 for the Ravens. Drops back, rolls right, throws downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs with 44 seconds to play here in the game.
You know, in a sense, it was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a clean game. It was a hard-hitting game. We didn't see any stuff between the kids, which is great.
And compliments to both teams, as Laurel has struggled on the backside of the schedule, and Tech struggled in the middle of the schedule, and both found a way to the last game of the year to bring out their best effort.
Yeah, Tech has definitely improved. They just played a really good team tonight.
The Bulldogs will line up in victory formation.
Well, we're going to cut to the chase. There he is, getting the bling. Number 1, Tate Walls. He is our Delaware 302 player of the game. And we'll explain why here in a bit. Folks, this kid was out for the year. And when you look, he was taped up heavily on his right leg today. Came back for his final home game, and it was an impact in the second half with a touchdown.
I think it's a great idea that you do that. The kids get really excited about it. Like when I first saw it happening, I'm like, I'm pretty old. I don't know if I like this.
Right.
But it is. It's good. They're not offending anyone, and you're promoting the job that they did, and especially with this young man.
And that's the game, folks. We can get right to our post-game show. Our stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner, developed by Dan Rigby, teacher and coach in both Milford and Cesar Riding School District. Actually spent a little time at Polytech as well. He developed a planner for athletes, and it's turned into students. And I was talking to him a few weeks back. He talks about how kids are starting to use it to go to college, and find them on Facebook. Win the Day Planner. They also have a website. So, folks, here are our final stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner, drawn up by Dave Marvel. Sussex Tech, 168 yards, 115 rushing, 53 passing, no turnovers. And for Laurel, 271 on offense, 211 rushing, 60 passing. They also had no turnovers. Scoring in the second half was the Tate Walls touchdown with 5:22 to play in the game. So let's get to our post-game individual stats. Laughlin, 18 carries for 90 yards. Hopkins, 4 for 35. Niblett, 5 for 57. And Walls, 8 carries for 40 yards, all in the second half. Burton had 2 catches for 43, and Niblett 1 for 17. Sheets was 4 of 6 for 53, one of his best performances of the season. And Shockley, 2 of 8 for 25. Thompson caught a pass for 21, and Jones a pass for 20 yards. Jim, who are our pests of the game? We have 2 tonight.
Number 5, defensive end Keyshawn Copes, running things down, had 7 tackles, but caused a lot of havoc. And our co-winner, Joe Baynard, had 6 tackles, but you can't put a number on the amount of times that he was in to create havoc and start the tackle process. So congratulations to Joe Baynard and Keyshawn Copes for our pest of the week.
They are our active pest solutions pest of the game. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the ants on the screen. There they are. The ants go marching one by one. And again, our DE player of the game, 302 player of the game, Tate Walls, welcome back. They thought he was gone for the season, was cleared late this week. He was heavily taped up on his right leg. Didn't see much action in the first half. In the second half, came out 8 carries, 40 yards, and the exclamation point touchdown.
Yeah.
Next week, folks. First of all, if you like podcasts, check out the Delaware High School Football Pod, brought to you by John Busby and Marty Sheehan on Sundays around noon. They'll be covering this game and a lot of others. There's a lot of games to cover this week. Next week, we begin state tournament action. Stay tuned to our social media pages for the where we'll be, when and where we'll be next week. Some games may be moved to the NFHS Network. We'll make those details available by midweek. Tomorrow, Saturday college football after the anthem at 9 o'clock. The Saturday anthem, Rhode Island at Delaware, 1 o'clock. That's where I'm going to be. Morgan State at Del State at noon. Game day, Alabama, number 11 Alabama at LSU, number 14 LSU at 7:30. Florida at Texas at noon, and Georgia at Ole Miss at 3:30. That's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. For our cameraman, Brandon Hill, Donald Flowers, Owen Smith, and Matthew Westcott, our stat man, Dave Marvel, Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis, and my broadcast partner, Jim Tack. I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. Again, our final score from tonight, Laurel 21, Sussex Tech 0. Have a safe, sports-filled weekend from all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware sports fans.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.